Hello, today again I'm going to do another a cam. This time I'm not drinking, hopefully going to be quick today. Just want to talk about still getting a subscriber, still criticising my, he's a subscriber and he's still criticising. I'll quote this, I won't give the name out just in case he's a bit funny with it later on. Starts doing some stupid shit. Oh shit, where are we? So we'll find them. Scrolling down. We'll find it. Here we go. Right. This is one of my, I think it was my latest redubs of the Giustipian Bungle one. And I quote, "I am a subscriber and that was totally shit." So what I did, I blocked him, I barred him from my channel, and probably without realising he resubscribed. And we'll go check the other channel. This was my, this is the one, where is it? Oh bloody hell, I can't find it. Could be it. No, that ain't it. There it is. It was my ET one review I did on the Atari 2600 emulator, and he must have resubscribed. Probably did. I didn't realise, because you know I accept all subscribers. So I don't check the name sometimes. So he probably resubscribed, and he said, he's put another comment. You are terrible at every game you review. I say play because you never review anything. It's just a crap game. Playing old games. At least AVGN knows how to play them. So why did you resubscribe to my channel? I won't say the name. Well, he knows if he tries to resubscribe, I ain't gonna let him in unless he slips under my radar somehow. But obviously he hasn't got no common sense. He knows what my game. He knows how I sort of review games. Well, I was say I ain't a review as such. It's just me playing a game badly, me talking about basically me talking about it. I'll try not to swear in this video if I can help it. But you know what is the point? Is he must have mental problems or something to keep resubscribing to my channel? I don't know, no idea. But so if you probably know it is if it's happened to you, but so I won't read out his name. He probably, you know, he probably wants the attention, so I ain't gonna give him that satisfaction. So that's that. That's maybe cleared that up. So right, we're going to talk about copyright now. Let's talk about copyright. I really don't understand what's going on with this copyright, because I had a few of my videos that I've taken down. I've sort of had them in parts, had them in about 9 or 10 parts. It's usually my going out videos from 2010 to about 2012. I usually did a video sometimes. I went to clubs, so you know, all my mates, when we go out, they can all watch it on the net, you know, instead of making DVDs so everyone can watch it. So that's why I invented YouTube, created a YouTube channel in the first place. But the thing is that I was only, when I first started, I was limited to 10 minutes. That I think everyone knows that you are limited to 10 minutes of video. But now things have moved on. I've got the monetization. Now I can obviously upload videos as long as I want. I don't know if there is a limit, but I know I can upload. I know I uploaded one that was about just under 1 hour and 20 minutes of video footage. So it's one of my ones when I went out, one of the earliest 2010 videos. But the problem is now, YouTube being YouTube now, I don't know if they're blocking audio. I am disputing them. So what I'll do, I'm going to switch cams. This is my webcam. I'm going to switch over to the phone cam, show you the screen, and here we go. So these are my, this is the final, the up-to-date page on my YouTube. So if we scroll up, you can see like my videos here, like the Green Dragon Reflex, match, third-party contact, disputed. So these ones are all disputed. So I've got some acknowledged, so I've acknowledged it. But here we go. All these ones, like got music. Obviously got music, but I can't help if music was playing in the background. I happen to be at a pub or a club. You can't help that. So I don't know why YouTube should penalise you there for that. It's not like I'm sticking music straight up there, like from a CD or a D, whatever, uploaded it. So that's basically it. So some of the might be muted, but this is an interesting one. This is the one I want to show you. It was Summer Games 2. And look, acknowledge third-party content. I had to do one for the Commodore 64. Let's go to, click on it, and it'll tell you the reason. Come on. Right, so here we go. Your video might include a song, I thought you know that, this might be a song playing in the background but falling for a song. How can it be? It's a Commodore 64 game, and it tells you the Apocalypse Now for the yeah, it's a classical tune. It's the tune what go, if you know, dun 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 dun, that tune. So that plays that at the end of my Summer Games 2 game, and it's Commodore. If the Commodore 64's SID chip, is it really that good, or is just YouTube being very anal now? I mean, come on, that is just ridiculous. Because, you know, it's Commodore 64, it's a game, and it doesn't sound nothing like the original tune. Come on. I wonder if me going, I'm going to get done for that. YouTube are getting really that anal now, so yeah, I just thought I'd point that out, just show you. It's an interesting one, I thought, so, you know, as we get back to the other cam. Right, I'm going to now probably the final. Oh, my camera's going out of focus there. The final thing I'm going to talk about probably is, you know, gaming requests. Gaming requests that I get. I like doing gaming requests. I've had a couple of YouTubers giving me gaming requests. One of them being Sean Reynolds. I mean, he's a good YouTuber. Gives me good gaming requests, and another one. Let me load up YouTube and find out his name. Bear with me 1 second. Here we go. Oh bloody hell, what have we done? Go to my channel. Where is it? What's going on here? Okay, I've got to click on my name probably. What's going on? Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the discussions, shall we? Hill Cine Films. Hill Cine Films, that's what the name he goes by. Yeah. Gaming requests, yeah. I don't mind doing gaming requests. What I will say though, I will only basically do it on the Amstrad CPC, Commodore 64, maybe the Amiga, because the Amiga emulations do cause a little bit of problems sometimes, and only I can get certain games to work, certain games I can't get to work. Configuring of the emulator itself can be a bit of an issue. Yeah, consoles, not really much a console person, but maybe see how, if it's easy to set up or not, I don't know. Arcade is the same thing. I have a lot of problems setting up the controls on the arcade, the MAME emulator, which is very good. I really like that. Yeah, so if I mainly concentrate on the 8-bits at the moment, if you want gaming requests, maybe the Amstrad CPC or the Commodore 64, because they're easy to set up, easy to record. I've not really had any problems with them such yet. I think I've got mainly every game, but don't quote me on that. But I've got a lot of ROMs for it. Each computer, I've got a lot of ROMs for a lot of my emulators. For a lot of the emulators I haven't used. But as you see, I'm not a collector. I don't own. The only thing I do own at the moment, well, it ain't mine, I'm looking after it for someone, is the Amstrad CPC 464 computer. I've done a review on it on one of my videos. So yeah, that's all I've got. But the problem is I ain't got no games for it hardly. So anything will be done. It'll be done via the emulator. So got a little bit of a collection on the hard drive. I might show you some of the stuff that I've got, just in case you want to get it for yourself. I'll go through it as I switch cams again. Right, here we go. This is all the emulators I've got. Different. So we've got the Amstrad CPC, Apple Mac. Well, I don't know why I got that. No need for an Apple Mac emulator. So here's my arcade, the MAME. Atari ST, I've never used that. BBC Micro, it's alright. Commodore 64, Commodore Amiga, Commodore VIC-20. Consoles we'll get into in a minute. So, game remakes, so that's just stuff that I've downloaded off the internet, like gaming remakes for the PC. Memotech, oh, I can't remember what that one is. Miles Gould, Sam Coope, that's probably an old MS-DOS emulator, that's DOSBox. So I've got a lot of the old MS-DOS games for the PC. Oric, I don't know what that's, Sinclair ZX Spectrum. What's that? Spectra Video, oh, I don't know what that one is. Tandy and Thompson. So let's have a look at the Amstrad CPC. So, emulators I've got. I think it's the emulators. The ones I use is Win8. That's the one I mainly used. And CPCE, that was my backup. The others I don't really use, so I've got lots of games for it. Apple Map, don't give a shit about that. Whoops, well, sorry. Atari ST, what one have we got off Atari? That one, whatever it is, never used it, so don't really need. I never played on the Atari ST anyway. So our BBC Micro emulator, so I must have a few. I've got a few here. I can't remember what one I use. I hardly use it anyway. So I've got a few BBC ones here. Commodore 64 one I use as much as the Amstrad. So what ones do I use on here? Oh, where are they? Emulators. So we use Vice. That's probably the best one because that gives you extra, like the VIC-20, other old Commodore 8-bits as well, and that's a good one. WinVice and CC64. It's another one I use, but unfortunately I have problems with disk swapping on that one, so I don't use it. I usually use WinVice on that. So we click back. Commodore Amiga emulators. Ones I use on here that I know is WinUAE. That's probably the best one, and WinFellow. That ain't as good, but the other ones I don't know. They're just all other different bits. But as I say, can be a pain in the arse to configure and get the games working properly. That's what we'll come back to the consoles. Game remote, Memotech. What's the Memo? The MTX. Has anybody heard of the MTX? I don't remember the MTX. Miles Gould, Sam Coope. Emulators. No computer. I don't remember really, but I've heard of it. Yorick. I think it's an American company. ZX Spectrum, we all know that one. So the emulators here. The Spectaculator, that's the one I use. It's a really good emulator. And Spectra Video, MSX2. So I think I've heard of them computers. Yep. The Tandy colour computer. Oh, don't know that one. And the Thompson. What's the Thompson? The MO5. Perhaps computer enthusiasts may know them ones. So we're going to go on to the consoles. We'll have a look at our consoles, see what we got. So we got the Atari right up the top there. So that's our 260. You know, here we go. All five emulators. Oh, and Bandai. WonderSwan. Has anybody heard of that? Because I haven't. ColecoVision. I think a lot of people have heard of ColecoVision, but I ain't got no emulators, just games. Fairchild. Channel F. Has anybody heard of that one? Because I certainly haven't. Mattel. Intellivision. Intellivision. I think I've heard of that one. Microsoft. Xbox 360. Never used. Because unfortunately the discs, you still have to use their discs. I ain't got no non-ROM. So you still have to have the discs. NEC PC Engine. Never used it. So Neo Geo Pocket. Nintendo. Here we go. We're gonna have a few for Nintendo. So we got our Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color. GameCube, Wii. We got a Wii emulator, which I never knew. The N64, the NES, Super NES, and the Virtual Boy. So covering the Nintendos there very well. But the thing is, I've got the emulators. I've never used them. How many games we got? We've got a few games. So we go to the Sega, the other popular console. So we got Dreamcast, Game Gear, Master System. Mega Drive was known as the Genesis in the USA for some reason. Well, I know the reason was because the name Mega Drive was not allowed in America. It got banned. So God knows why they called it the Genesis. No idea. So we got the Pico, whatever that is, and the Saturn. So that's our Sega collection there. So we got Sony. I wonder what that is. PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. Never knew I had an emulator for the PlayStation 3. Once again, you need the original games, because if I had disc images, they'd just take up too much room. So you've got to have the original game. And I don't even know if they work. Tiger. Now, that was an interesting one. What's the Tiger? Game.com. Don't know about that one. The Tiger. Vectrex. Here we go. Emulators, games. Yeah, I don't know what the Vectrex is. Watera, whatever that is. Supervision. No idea. And the WS. Well, I don't know what the WS is, but there's my little collection. Got quite a bit of a collection there. So that is basically the collection. I don't have anything. It's just all my hard drive down there. Yeah, that's basically. It's quite a nice collection, but it's not the originals. It's just emulation. And there you go. So we switch back to the other cam now. Right, switch back to the cam now. Computer cam. Yeah. So if you want to give me any gaming review, like want me to do any gaming reviews, or I say review, it's just me playing the game badly and giving what I think of the game. People can get a bit annoyed when I call it a review, because it really isn't a review. But does it matter? Anyway, this is one more thing to say really. Yeah, hopefully next year I want to try, do different things on YouTube. Just some things I've got a rough idea that I want to do, but maybe could be a bit ambitious. I won't go into it any detail, but it'll take me ages just to explain what I want to do anyway. But anyway, even if you want, have your contribution. Say if you want anything that I should do. Anything, you know, give me some ideas. Any ideas you want to give me about other ideas that you should, what I think what I could maybe do. Well, I don't know what's. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Give me your ideas. What maybe I should maybe do. You know. Besides close my account, now that's probably what people might say, but I'm not doing that. You know, sensible. Give me sensible ideas. You know, something sensible. I'm not going to get bloody naked on the camera or wear women's clothing. I'm not doing that. Yeah, well, no way. Sensible ones, sensible. Or leave comments below, like any good comments. I don't want no negative comments, because you know, if you're subscribers, I'm going to instantly bar you. I'm just going to instantly delete any negative comments, because why should I put up with that? Yeah, just leave them comments below, or even gaming requests, like for the Amstrad CPC or the Commodore 64, maybe the Amiga. I mean, if you want to give the game requests anyway for either of those, I will try. I mean, in the new year, see how it goes. And I'm going to end the video now. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you want to, but don't subscribe if you're just going to slate my videos. Common sense. Alright, thank you, and I hope you had a nice Christmas. Have a good New Year. Till next time, goodbye.